Studnik Aquatics here. I thought I would do an update on all the different fry that I have in my fish room right now. And this here are the I have one Altolamprologus calvus in there, but mainly these are Daffodil bricardis. Now these little guys right down here, those are the first fry that I had, and I got those quite a while back, a few months ago, and they are growing. I believe there's 5 of them, but I don't know if you can pick this up. But in the back there are, hard to see them, there's one you can see, there's a number of really tiny fry, and there's another one there. So I have 2 sets of fry in there. They're doing very, very well. I'm going to be doing water changes tomorrow. I'll have to be very careful to make sure I don't siphon, some of the fry up. As far as other things going on, I've had these snails for quite a while, and I've never had any luck with them laying eggs, so I started letting the water evaporate down, and as you can see, I got 1 cluster of eggs there, and I got a cluster of eggs right there. So maybe I'm actually, getting close to getting some more snails in here. That'd be really cool. So, and one of the snails just dropped to the bottom, but there are 2 of them in there. So anyway, those are doing well. I should be getting more fry out of my Juletichromis transcriptus sometime soon, but so far we don't see. I've had 4 different batches of fry. The only ones that are originals in here are those larger ones. There's like the size of this one that just tucked under there. There's, I think, 5 originals, and everything else in this tank was spawned in this tank. So it's doing quite well. This one down here has my Compressiceps and then some Altolamprologus fasciatus, but they hide whenever I'm around. And as far as fry go in here, as far as this tank goes, all of these smaller ones, this size and smaller, are all born in this tank, or they've all been raised in this tank. And we have one over there that's probably doing it again. So the only ones that are originals are the very large ones. All of these are all fry that have been reared in this tank. So it's doing quite well. I've never gotten any fry out of this one. I used to get a few mollies. I need to dump a few new mollies in there. My Anubias are doing excellent. They're flowering in here all the time. This is just a beautiful tank. I really enjoy it. I do have one, if I can see him, he's right down behind that rock. These are my sunshine peacocks. I actually raised these up. I lost the original colony, but I raised them up, and then that right there is a new fry in this one. It's the only one that's in there. So I think I'll need to add a little more rock work if I'm going to get more. And there are some sunshine peacocks in there. They're just really shy. I don't have any fry in my Biotope because the Biotope is doing quite well. Really looking good. I see my almond leaves are just about gone, so it's time to put in 3 more. That's kind of how I do that. My fire mouse don't seem to be having fry now, but they will soon. They do it all the time. And as far as these guppies go, they just have fry all the time. The green cobra guppies and then the neon blue tuxedos, they're growing up. I'm going to have to find a home for them. I might go ahead and see if I can't start moving some out of here and getting some sold, because they're just doing absolutely wonderful. This 150 tall, basically what I have in there, I have some neon tetras. I have some Rio Negro plecos that I haven't seen for 3 months, some panda cories, silver tip tetras, and black mollies. And the mollies, all of these smaller ones, like these here, that one in the back, and there's a number of them in the bottom. All of the small ones were all reared in this tank. I'm letting the algae grow in the bottom like that. Yeah, I know that some people like things perfectly clean, but I think it adds a little something to it. Now this hair algae that's kind of, I'm going to get rid of it. I don't like that. And I see we're getting ready to flower on here too, on both of them. So tomorrow is water change day. Some of the glass is a little bit not clean, if you will. And so I'm going to be doing water changes tomorrow in here. But I just thought I would do an update on my fry in my fish room. They're doing very well. Sometimes this room gets a little bit neglected. I spend most of my time working in my yard rather than in the fish room, so that gets neglected a little bit. So at least it doesn't get as much attention as it does when it is in the winter. So anyway, I do have, some new fry, and I think they're doing quite well. So this is Studnik Aquatics, and thanks for watching.